Hi, my name's Tymal. I'm a professional cricketer for Essex County Cricket Club and England Lions. I'm originally from Brandon and I now live in London. No, not really. I always played a lot of sport, always played football and basketball. I took to cricket really late. I didn't play my first ever game until I was 14, and then I played pretty socially until I was 16, so cricket wasn't kind of high on my kind of aspirations. I knew pretty sure I wanted to go to university, which I have done, which I'm currently on a year out at the moment, but that was something I was always planning to do. And yeah, no, I wouldn't say I had a clear idea. It was just seeing kind of where life took me. I wouldn't say massively, because cricket wasn't a big part of my life at that point. I was always encouraged by my mum and people at school to go to university and get a degree, which I agreed with, and so when I finished my A-levels, I went and did that. But in terms of cricket, see, I didn't play a lot of cricket in school or outside of school, so I wasn't really looking for any advice in that. So no, I wouldn't say massively there. It was quite a clear pathway, really. After playing a few local games for Tottenham and for Mildenhall, I got kind of scouted by the Suffolk youth system and played for their under-16s and under-17s. And from Suffolk, I then got recommended to Essex, which is a professional county, where Suffolk's a minor county, as they're called. And I got offered a trial there, and then from there I got an academy contract, which I spent 2 years in the Essex Academy. And then, as of the middle of last year, my performances kind of were good enough to earn me my first professional contract. So, and from that, I got selected from an England Lions programme for the winter and representation over the winter abroad. When I first joined the academy, obviously I was at sixth form in school, and I was having to travel down to Chelmsford 2 to 3 times a week, and I was doing that via public transport. So luckily my teachers and my form leaders at MCT they were really good with letting me having afternoons off here and there, provided I catch up. So I was having to get a bus and a train down to Chelmsford a couple of times a week, and not getting back until 10:30, 11 at night, whilst I was working on the market stall down here as well with Mark. So and I was playing football as well over at Thetford. I was playing midweek league games down there, so I wasn't getting a lot of sleep for a couple of years, but I was obviously enjoying it, and I knew that's what I had to do if I wanted to achieve what I wanted to achieve, and I'm glad I've done that. First of all, if you've got enough talent and you're prepared to work hard enough, then you can achieve anything, really. Obviously, cricket's not a massive sport, especially in West Suffolk, kind of around here. But I've gone on to achieve some pretty good things over the last couple of years. So don't think just because immediately around you there's not a great amount in terms of what you want to do. If you're good enough, people from outside will notice that and will encourage you to go on and achieve bigger and better things. Not massively, to be honest. I think I've tried to go about things the right way, tried to speak to people the right way, try not to burn any bridges, and always been very appreciative of people, because I've had a lot of help to get where I am. Obviously, loads of people give me lifts all over the place to get, even if it's just like the train station, to get down to training or to a match or something. So I've always been very thankful of the help people have given me. But no, I wouldn't say I had any regrets. I'm quite proud of what I've done so far. Being selected for the England Lions this winter, which is the second tier, it's kind of the second highest team you can represent in England, and yeah, taking my first wicket in my first game in Bangladesh in January. Well, this year is my first kind of full season as a professional with Essex, so obviously I want to have as successful a season as possible, and there's more England Lions games in the summer, so hopefully if I perform well enough for Essex, I'll be selected for them. And obviously the ultimate goal is to go on and represent England at the full international level.